So this is a story of where it all began for me to want to provide these videos and spiritual direction and a place to hopefully connect with others, that people can feel support. Is about 11 years ago, I felt the calling to be a pastor. And at the time, I was owner and coordinator of an after-school program called Afternoons Rock in Indiana that provided a format and support for 4th, 5th, and 6th graders. They had other programs, but the program I was involved with, to teach kids how to refrain from alcohol and drug usage. And it was a wonderful, fun opportunity to provide a snack for kids and homework support. And we taught them skills with staying from alcohol and drugs. And we allowed them to have times with their friends. And then we also had an environmental aspects in my program, which was art and team building, to teach them more about the environment and how to be responsible to the world. And it was a wonderful program. And we had students make posters to pass around the school to encourage more students to become a part of the program, because it was free to students and to their families. And it was exciting because sometimes students would mention, snacks and homework help and the prizes, but what they referenced most was about the new skills that they were learning. They were very excited to learn to have a healthy life. So I really felt like I was making a difference. I felt very fortunate to be able to make that difference in the kids' lives. But at the time, I was a single mom and I needed to feed my kiddos. And one day I had been exercising and I was laying on the floor and I was meditating, and I said, God, I am doing important work, but I got to be able to feed my kids. And it came to me to be a pastor. And I was like, what? Because at that time, I wasn't even sure what I believed about spirituality and an afterlife and God. And even to this day, I'm fairly open. And so I was like, I don't know about that. Well, I felt a lot of nudges to go to a Mennonite seminary, local around. And I went to Anabaptist Biblical Mennonite Seminary in Elkhart, Indiana. And it was a very challenging and eye-opening and also rejuvenating experience. I met a lot of wonderful people and gained a lot of insight, and I became really strong in my own spirituality and my beliefs. And that was a challenging time as a single mom to go through and get my Master's of Divinity, but I'm thankful for doing that. Then I went on and I became a chaplain for many years, and that was a struggle at times, and different institutions and how it was handled. And so I have really struggled about being able to be ready to present spiritual direction for people and being able to provide these videos. I went through a divorce and it just took a lot out of me. And recently I have just felt the need to make these videos, and I was really stressed over the weekend, as it's been on my mind for years to start doing this. And I have been asking myself, well, what if I fail? And so then I answered myself, well, what if I do fail? What if nobody watches my videos? What if nobody's interested in doing spiritual direction with me? And then what I realized is that I will just do something different. Now, not everyone has that comfort and that ability to be able to say, okay, I'll just do something different. But in my life, when something hasn't worked, that's what I've done. I've done something different. And so I am very excited to be making this first step and for you to be along with me. And so I hope that you will tune in for more. Blessed be, always seeking for peace.